So what's up guys, and this is Praise FX. So today I just came here with a very short video, asking myself why a break even, or why should you use a break even, and how should you really use it, right? Because in most cases you realize that there are traders who are not really doing it because of their trading break even, right? So to the newcomers, people who don't know what is a break even, especially, let's go back in a little bit in economics. A break even simply means that you are neither making profits, you're not also making losses. You understand? So for the starters, we're just going to start. I just made a little bit of a replay of some trades that we took this week into my inner circle. So feel free to join the link, the free link in the bio. So if you like it, you can join. Please, and I please humbly request, please kindly share, subscribe, comment. That will be an additional value. Now in most cases, I'm someone who trades lower time frames because I'm a day trader, right? I do not like swinging unless I'm having profits one, take profit one, and take profit two. So that means I have paid myself whatever comes. I'm at the break even. You get it? Though also holding trades overnight, they come with slippages, so sometimes you're risking, but at the end of the day, that's who we are. We are traders. Right now, normally my highest time frame is always the 15-minute chart. It's what I'm looking at, right? It is what I'm looking at in most cases, because I'm trying to say, of course, here you cannot just understand. You just have to read the market and see. Boom. What we realize here is that price was trying to create a new high and a new low. Boom, boom. It created a new high, and what we would clearly see here is that price was retesting a level. This was a very nice level. That's one thing that we could understand on the higher time frame. We get it, that yes, we are in a strong bull from the higher time frame, though on the lower time frame here people would say that it was selling. So we just want to see some things in higher perspective. Right now, me, as because I'm a day trader, I normally start from the 15-minute chart, and I always mark out my session highs and lows. Like, that's what I always consider. Are we together? So I just use that indicator. It's called FX market session. So you will inbox me for the log, like for the customized, but if you can still use the same customized details. Now what do I have here? You see, if you are to trade well in this market, you can clearly see that here we had the New York's low, that I normally need to either this or the high to be taken out. And also in a very good line, we also had the previous that still was never taken out together. So that's where I'm putting my focus on. So then boom, you just have to wait the market. You just have to wait and see. You see, the Tocho comes, takes you out even without thinking, takes both of you out. Are we together? So after price giving you that, you just have to be so much patient. Now I'm going to show you how you come up with all those trades. You get it? Now I'm coming to the 5-minute, right? The 5-minute, I realize that the first 5-minute chart, price, if price broke above here, that means this would be my first entry. Of course, the use of this indicator is now done, right? I'm now just going to target, as long as I've marked my highs, I think. Now here price comes, of course I have to enter exactly at that level. In most cases you might like free trades that becomes my first trade. You get it. So, and I will show you how you will come, or how I come in with a break even. Now a little bit back, let's first come back at, anyway, let's just continue. Now you wait to see how the market pushes away, because what I was trying to tell you is that in trading, let's take an example that there are many types of entries, right? There, sorry, it's a little bit, the one that are so much aggressive that price, after giving a sweep for him, as long as price gives momentum shift, they do what? They do buy automatically, right? That's entry number one. And what many people normally confuse, so there is also this one that is he's going to wait. Boom. So they are all very right at the same perspective. So most people do not differentiate momentum shift, market structure shift, and break of structure. They are not the same thing. Yeah, though they sound the same. So that means the first trader enters here. But if you take such trades, you know that you will be so much helpful to wait for your break even. So I always tell people that I like to see your break even if you've managed to hit your first TP or your first low as price has been pushing down. You get it? At this time, this is where I'm waiting. So that means I will just have to be more much patient with my stop loss, and then boom, I do what? I wait for the market to give. So now when you start seeing those things, most people tend to be like, set break even. You see, the more you hit many break even, you get traumatized altogether. Now here start seeing signs of retracement, but we want to see, is this a very valid retracement that we can base on? We just have to wait and see it plays out just like that. You get it? Now to me, this is not a valid retracement, so that means I'll still have to wait for the new high to be created. Still, that is not, it was not validated, right? Because to me, there are things that I do expect. So though I always want to see price coming back at the 50%, but it didn't, because when you watch closely, you realize that the last bearish candle was still a blue, a green, sorry. So that means sellers still had time. Okay, now clearly you clearly see that that was now a very nice, a very nice high in the market. So not until price starts retracing, that's when you would wait for the market to do what? To retrace back. You get it? Boom. Now confirm that retracement have now started. You get it? Now let me just bring here this one in the middle, and it's high. So that means there is this guy is still holding. You get it? He hasn't set his stop loss. Now there are people, when we go back at our main time frame, that we see things, the 15 minutes. Now there is the first trap. The first trap is that people think this is a break of structure, and wow, it looks to have each and everything, right? And they're like, this is my zone, I'm done, like I'm going to enter. And of course, I can say it takes time. You see, you're going to mark it very well. You see that there is a left side, there is this saying, they were like, a good order block should sweep previous low and goes away, but you have to read the previous data. Now to me, what I'm looking at this block. I actually even mark it something big, you get it? So I just wait to see how market's going to take out these guys, because they are there, you get it? Because they think this was a zone and they forget that this was an inducement, guys. Okay, now after watching that, boom, I see them getting swept. Wow. Now after this guy is getting swept, I'm like, now, wow, you shouldn't be in my side. Yes, you'd clearly see that after I remove that, this was an clear inducement. Now this is a very good retracement. You see, in trading, it's easier to lose money than to make money, and the problem is that people have portrayed trading as something that is so cool and so fancy that is easier to make money, and of which they are lying, my guys. They're lying. Yeah, it is hard, but it only becomes simple when you understand the concepts, right? Now I do enter here. Of course I would be entering here. Now that these guys, they're going to set their stop loss there. You want to flex with your small stop loss, you'll be taken out, right? With the time, you just have to realize that those tight stop loss, they don't work. Like, they only work at TradingView, having cool setups, but in terms of money, like, you need price to breathe. As long as you calculate your risks and your reward and they are matching, now you realize that here the first TP, it's a 1 to 2 going to 1 to 3, and guys, it is okay. Alright, as long as you're making money, the rest TP will come later. Maybe you entered big position, you keep on closing slowly by slowly. Now you see, you just have to weigh the market. Now just imagine if I had put my stop loss there, I'll be taken out. Guys, if you follow me, you realize that these are the same trades that we take in the inner circle where I share in the main channel. So if you feel like you want to join, please hit on me. Yeah, and those who want to learn, feel free, you can join this channel, subscribe, share, like, and if you find it not much enough, inbox me, I will teach you. Right, you realize now price enters. Now I'm going to set a break even. Remember, I haven't set a break even of this trade and this one, so I've entered the second one. So this was the aggressive trader, the one that we had marked, right? The one that was this one, and now this is the second trader. You get it? Now the patient one. Just have to wait and see, boom, how your market is going to play out, right? You see, it delayed there, but it eventually did what? Pushed away. Now my first break even of this trade, this was the high that was created as price was pushing. Now I'm just waiting to take I think the difference that even the second trader hits his first TP than the first one. But now here, after hitting, that means you're in your TP here. Now maybe you bring your break even at your entry level, right? And here still also at this level, below down. I think these two candles break even simply shows that you have brought your trade at a break even. You get it? Now the rest you leave for the market. You have paid yourself and you have secured yourself. What most people tend to do mistakes, they tend to see this break of structure and they immediately bring their break even here. Bro, just close your trade. You can't bring it here or here because price does not have a breathing space. You see, it plays out like that. Boom. Sellers fighting. You can clearly see that it stretches much enough, but what you have to see in the market, you just have to understand the bias. Any other thing can be really worked on. You see, it falls, like it does not hit what? It does not hit my stop loss, my break even. You see, it plays out. That means all people who entered here, they become slaughtered. You get it? And that week killed a lot of people. Then boom, after you know that I'm now secured, I come back at my 15-minute chart. That's the same thing. It's the way you can trade any other pair. Now you realize that now price has a new high. So how am I going to get another trade? I just want to wait. Just have to be patient, right? A new high, and you wait price to break structure above. You just have to be patient, guys. Money will always be there. You all found the market here, you will leave the market there. Most people tend to trade the wow, you see, I think this was NFP. Yeah, after price breaks, I think now you're holding with all of your overall what, your overall trades, with overall your PC. Now here comes, now someone will be like, you know, bro, why did you mark this zone? Why? Because this is not an inducement. Price played out well, and you would clearly see that if price fails at this level was liquidity, like these were equal lows, so this was liquidity, and I had nothing to ask for price because price mitigated, like it retraced much enough. You get it? Now for me, what I do, I just wait, go back to my 5-minute chart. I normally get my entries on 5, 3, 1 minute. You get it? Just have to wait and wait. You see, price plays around it. Now it's generating more liquidity. It's inducing people. Now you should enter, go full in. Get it? I wait for you guys to some be taken out. You know, trading is good when you master it and when you're not greedy. Now it's time to enter, right? Sorry, just a little bit. Yeah, yes, price, yes, it has reached my demand, but I can't just enter. You get it? I just have to be more much patient. You see? Wow. Now after price prints that, that's when I did what? I did enter at that level, exactly my zone. I'll be targeting the entire thing, but of course this will be my first TP. Why do I mark it? Because I want to see price breaking it so that I'll be able to set my TP and my break even. Okay, now just have to wait. You see, boom, it gives very nice strikes. That means now my first trade is out. Now I also bring my entries at a break even, then I rest for the day. I think how we got very nice good 3 trades, but with well discipline. See, I told you, setting your break even here, it will kill you a lot, right? Go to our 15-minute chart. You realize that price respected each and everything. I think, wow, like it just made very few pips in the market, right? So here I've made much enough. I've closed some trades. I've hit TP1, TP2, TP3. So that's how you come along with all those trades, as simple as that. So guys, kindly share, subscribe if you like this content, this kind of content. That will be more much of encouragement. So stay tuned for more of this to come. I sign out.